became a quiet monument to the idea that enough is enough. That saying no isn't cruelty, it's preservation. One afternoon, I found Bear chasing a squirrel around the base of the old oak tree where Karen's cousin had staked that ridiculous pink ribbon. The tree was still there, solid and indifferent. I chuckled at the memory and walked back up the porch where I'd first stood, months ago, watching strangers set up for a wedding no one had invited. I realized then how close I'd come to letting someone walk all over the legacy I had inherited. Not just a building, but the effort, the intention, and the private dignity my uncle poured into every log and beam. I knew if I hadn't stood up when I did, it wouldn't have ended with a wedding. It would have escalated. People like Karen don't stop at one stolen moment. They build entire delusions out of it. Spring returned slowly. The ice melted. Wildflowers began pushing through the frozen ground. And with each morning that passed, the cabin felt more mine than ever before. Not because I won a court case, or chased off a wedding, or even because I outlasted a power-hungry neighbor. But because I endured. Because I stayed. Because I didn't hand over what wasn't meant to be taken. And somewhere in that quiet defiance, the cabin became more than shelter. It became a statement. One night, as I sat by the fire, Bear snoring beside me, I thought about what I'd tell someone if they ever asked what happened that year. I wouldn't talk about the court or the sheriffs or the screaming or the memes. I'd tell them something simpler. A woman once tried to take something that wasn't hers. And I said no. And when she didn't listen, I said it louder. That was it. That was all it took. But it meant everything.